Hi, I'm McMartin, originally from Sydney, Australia, and I've moved to London several years ago as a musician, like many people around the world. So as far as inspiring places in a huge city that London is, being the most populated city in all of Europe, there is so many little nooks and crannies and hidden secrets, and for me, Leake Street here is one of those hidden gems, and almost it is quite a secret in some sense. It is quite literally underground or under the train line near Waterloo Station, and even though it's so close to the Thames, it's still out of the way and a lot of people don't know it. And it's one of those rare gems where even myself, I don't actually remember how I even found out about it, but it is such a creative environment. I think creative people pass on information to other creative people, and as a songwriter I find it quite inspiring. Just the first time I walked down Leake Street I was kind of like, whoa, where's this been all my life? And just cruising down, it just seems drenched in history, and it's not uncommon on any day just to see multiple artists burning new designs, new pieces. So several years ago the Eurostar actually used to leave near here on the way to Paris, and when that was shut down, or moved to King's Cross should I say, they opened up this street and allowed artistic people and creatives to come in, and it's otherwise known as the Banksy Tunnel because Banksy originally had an art display in here, and different artists could come in and just be free. Now all sorts of things is popping up. We've got the Vault Gallery, which they have art lessons on a Tuesday evening. They have blitz parties down there, you name it. It's one of the most underground and coolest places to go for a night out in London. There's a skate bowl upstairs from Leake Street now, which is free and it's just open, and you'll see teenagers and multiple die-hard skaters entering week after week.
Deixa o sangue coalhar. Deixa o orvalho secar. Amanhã é outro dia. Isso pra quem acredita. O que não é seriado da Fox é Playboy se acabando no Ox. Artesanato humilde de Durepox, e antes de pensar em tirar, vá tomar no seu cox. O que não é seriado da Fox é Playboy se acabando no Ox. Artesanato humilde de Durepox, e antes de pensar em tirar.
One of the things that sparked a conversation about Leake Street is the whole debate on is graffiti legal or not. And it's funny and interesting the fact that we live in a world where we get shoved with advertisement in front of our faces day after day, even like hundreds of thousands of times over our lifetime. Yet to put up graffiti or art in the name for free on a wall is illegal in most parts of the world, whereas the good thing about Leake Street here, those confrontations are just stripped down and there's no issues. It's a free place, it's a legal place, and it's an available place where people can come and hone their creative skills, their flair, and just experiment and see what happens. There's no pressure from the authorities to think, oh, do I have to run away, do I have to escape, do I have to hide my identity? So it's places like these that add flavour and add a soul to a city, especially like London, where there is so much pressure to succeed and make money, and there's nothing wrong with that in its own right. But here there's a place where, in the name of art, I think a city really comes alive and shows its true colours. So Leake Street is close to Waterloo train station, which is on the Northern Line. For most people typically getting here if they're not coming by bus. For tourists, that's pretty much, it's near the London Eye. Me personally, I ride a skateboard where I can, so I'll skate here, and otherwise cycling, it's the best way to get around. I think it's growing, it's so much more environmentally friendly and quicker to get around, but it is so close. Central London actually is a lot smaller than a lot of people think, and Leake Street should definitely be on their hit list of itinerary next time they're passing through the South Bank.
What you got going on? High nose, eyes closed, holding on. And I don't want another date and break.